Good morning, YouTube, and welcome to my little... Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to my channel. I am the Beard Guy, and today we're going to be talking about the OUYA controller. Wait. This isn't an OUYA controller. The hell is this? Now, see side by side how one may be able to get these two confused. I mean, other than the color differences, they look practically the same. This controller here is one that I found for the Nintendo Switch. And this, as some of y'all may know, is the controller for the infamous OUYA. Now, obviously there are some differences, like this one has a USB Type-C port on it for charging, whereas the OUYA ran on AAA batteries. You remove the faceplate like so. I'm sorry, I said AAA. AA batteries. Had the pull tab over here. Pull that out, pop a new one in, and bam, back in the game. Now, these have a rechargeable battery inside. As far as I know, you can only use this on the Nintendo Switch and PC. You can use it wired, or you can use it wireless. So far, from what I have done, the playing that I've done with this controller, it seems to work really well. Even has a turbo function on it. Matter of fact, I like it so much that I bought a second one. And I'm going to unbox it for you guys. You can see, right here, wireless pro game controller for Switch. Very basic looking box. I found this on Amazon for, it was either $20 or $25, which is an awesome price, I believe. I mean, a regular pro controller is like, what, $65, $70 maybe? I don't care to spend that kind of money on a Switch controller because I really don't play my Switch that often. But I definitely don't care, like for playing Smash or something like that. I really don't care to use the Joy-Cons, even when both Joy-Cons are docked onto the thing that makes it like a full controller. I don't care for it that much. So at $25, this is a great solution in my opinion. Now, I'm going to go ahead and unbox it here. Just real simple. Open it up. All nice bubble wrapped in. You have this here. There you go. USB Type-C charging cord. Open that up here. It's not a very long cord, but it works. I mean, you're not gonna play with this cord by no means, but I mean, and the battery life on these, the battery life is amazing on these. So, get the bubble wrap. Real simple. Pull it out. Boom, there's number 2. They don't claim what the battery size is, but it's got to be a decent sized battery because I've charged my other one, charged it up full, I think one time, and I bet I've played 10 to 15 hours of Pokemon Sword with, I don't even know what charge level it is. You'll honestly forget where your charging cords are, but unless you're hardcore gaming constantly, you're gonna forget where your charging cords are because you're gonna go so long between charges. Alright, so next step, I'm going to show you guys just how easy it is to get these controllers connected, which is, from all the reviews that I've seen, one of the best things about the controller. Alright, so we're going to switch over here to my home screen. You go to controllers, change grip / order. You're going to hold. Bam, that's it. That's it, that's everything. This is now fully working, functioning controller. Just that easy. And if you've been watching my other videos, the Car Mechanic Simulator, Corridor Z, that's the controller that I'm playing with, is the other one of these that I have. And, man, I just love it. They're great. They're comfortable. I don't know if any of, how many of y'all actually played with the OUYA, but thin, and then it gets thick right here at the bottom, so your hand kind of fits on it naturally. I mean, the shoulder buttons aren't the greatest, but I mean, from the Switch games that I've played, you don't use the shoulder buttons and stuff a whole lot, but then again, I'm not playing any shooters or anything on the Switch. I don't have anything bad to say about it. I've played quite a bit with this controller. Everything's there. You have your plus, your minus, home, snapshot, and even have this turbo button built in. And the way that works is you hold the turbo button and click a button, press them both down at the same time, and then that way, instead of having to click, you can just hold it down and it does all the clicking by itself at a fairly rapid pace. I've used this on Pokemon Sword for the what the hell are they called? The digging brothers, where they're digging up fossils or digging watts or whatever it is. The turbo comes in handy. It keeps you from wearing those buttons down. It's going to make your controller last longer. So a cheap controller that's taking precautions to make it last longer, that's a win-win. Because that's kind of the fear when you go for a cheaper controller, is that it's not going to last as long. And with this controller, so far that's not the case. I mean, I've been playing with mine for, I can't even really tell you how long. It's been a little while. I could go on Amazon and look when it shipped, when it got here, blah, 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 blah. Because I played with it the day that it got here. I will tell you, if you like the OUYA controller and you play your Switch and you don't want to shell out the money for a pro controller, you just want a cheap controller that just works. Oh, and by the way, this does have rumble features and stuff in it. It has, it has all your rumble and everything else. It's got a nice weight to it. It's not as heavy as the original OUYA controller. I feel like that just really shows the power of the OUYA. It shows that even years later, the failed console still has influences today on products for new consoles. Closing statements here. I'll leave a link down in the description. Let me know what you think about these review videos. Should I keep picking up new weird or, cool products and giving y'all reviews on them? Because, granted, I'm, poor boy gamer, but there are certain things, like this $25 controller that, maybe you're on a tight budget too. I mean, we all know we all can't have just endless funds for playing games. So, if there's products that you're kind of iffy about, you don't know, send them in, send me links to different products that maybe I can buy and review and do videos on. Because, granted, I'm on a budget myself, but I can throw out $20, $30 every once in a while. Maybe a little bit more than that, just to kind of give to the community and help y'all make informed decisions before y'all spend y'all's money on products that you may not end up liking. I mean, if you're just, I say competitive Smash because that's kind of one of the only real competitive button mashing, need to have a good controller game that I'm aware of. Excuse my ignorance. I'm not very well versed in the esports that are currently on the Switch. But a controller like this is probably not going to work for you guys that are playing Smash competitively. But if you're doing like a lot of platformer games, or you're doing like me personally, I use it playing Pokemon Sword. That's where I use it. That's where I love it. That's where it gets used 98% of the time. So, leave a like, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and let me know down in the comments if there's other products that you think I should pick up and do a review on, do a video on. And, I love you guys, and I will see you on the next video.